He's going to say, well, I was just playing.
Yeah, he might say he was just
And
playing.
if he does, they ought to knock the crap out of him.
Well, I don't know. If he was playing, then
He said I was just having a good time.
the beauty of it
He's
is,
trying to promote his business, but when he's doing it,
Yeah.
he's really putting it
but Howard, the beauty of it is, the Republican Party will split.
Huh?
There's a good chance they're going to split if he loses,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's going to,
There's a
you know,
bee right there, so be careful.
so it's going to be a lot of, it's going to be a lot of bad news for them.
Well, you're sitting over
Well, it's a
there.
big election because a woman's running. She's never run before.
Well, it's a big election because a fool's running, and you don't want a
Oh.
fool running the country.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Hillary. Like they say, Hillary's got
Well,
more.
when he doesn't pay
Huh?
his own workers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then he got all his stuff made in
First of
China
all-
and
first of
Guatemala and all that
stuff was
stuff.
made somewhere else,
All his stuff.
but they were illegal, and he knew it. Yet he didn't pay them because they were illegal. He got away with it. So
Yeah.
Oh, he gets away with a lot of stuff.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, he is.
You know the funniest thing about it, I'm going to tell you now, I know you're not getting off the subject. Baltimore. Here's a person over the last 20 years, they've lost 300,000 people. Yep, they've come down to 600,000.
Yeah, that's true.
A million to 600,000. And look, they're raising they're raising minimum wage up to $15 an hour. That'll kill it.
Yeah.
well, they
They
got.
don't see that. That is will kill it.
Well, I can tell you, I worked for 87 cents or whatever,
So
and I relied on tips.
I work for two
and
a
I
half
relied on
dollars.
tips. I don't know how I made it.
Howard came up rough too.
So
Yeah.
they do need to make, and I worked.
Not
I could-
$15 an hour.
I worked double shifts and sometimes triple when they didn't show up.
Well, let them work double shifts until when they're
No, but that's
learning.
not. If you didn't do it, you didn't work.
Yeah.
When I was in my no. This was in the
Hey, them
70s.
businesses are going to leave Baltimore like
This was
crazy.
60.
Yeah,
This was
that's the problem, yeah.
74 or
Yeah, the
75.
businesses will leave. They get
Sure,
tell them what they got to pay.
if you got to pay them
Yeah, they're going to be
higher
leaving.
wages, yeah, they're gonna,
Is that for a minimum amount of employees though? It's not like a small mom and pop thing, is it?
Yeah, but I know.
I
as
mean,
long as
it does have to be like
Hey,
15 or 20.
hospital bills.
Any,
they'll pass that cost on to hospitals.
Yeah.
They will. And
Well,
hospital
with this-
bills will go through the roof.
with this Obamacare, it's already driven healthcare up. And if you can't afford it, you're fine.
Well, they're saying people
And
work a
it's-
full-time
it's
job
not a
don't
fine,
have
it's a
don't have
tax.
enough money
I'm
for
gonna tell you what
for a place to
I'm going to tell you
stay.
what I don't get and nobody sees it.
What's that?
Prisoners getting Medicare. There's 500,000, what is it, 5 million?
yeah,
50 million people that ain't got insurance, so why does prisoners get it?
yeah.
Well, because you
'Cause
can't let
everybody
you just
gets it
can't
now,
let them you just
or
can't let
you're
them die,
fined.
Howard.
Huh?
You can't just let them die.
What the hell you're going to let people out here die?
Well, I mean, the government can pay for that without
Yeah.
being on Medicare.
Well,
I mean,
why
they can help
ain't them
with
50 million people
with,
got
uh,
insurance?
medical problems.
Well, they don't get the best
Here.
care in there, which
Look,
is
prisoners are the low man on a total poll of this country. They're the lowest, right? Why aren't they getting insurance?
And they're getting welfare too, I think. Some of
I don't know about all that. The
Well,
prisoners got it
kids-
rough. I ain't gonna
kids
talk
are,
about them.
but, yeah.
Half of them are in there because they were
Sorry.
smoking a pot,
Yeah,
smoking
that's
pot or selling pot or
Yeah, but
whatever.
they shouldn't get insurance.
No, the ones that, if they're killing people or something, they shouldn't be getting nothing.
Well, if they don't get insurance, then you're going to pay more because the hospitals still have to treat them. So you're still going to pay more. We're going to pay for that anyway. So
Yeah,
you
you
might
would-
as well give them something to where it's going to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Just like they take
Well,
away
if
their
you gotta
dirty
look at the whole
magazines.
picture.
You know they wanted to take their dirty magazines away. You know what happens when they take away their dirty magazines,
It
don't you?
happens anyway. That
Yeah,
goes
but let
on
me tell you,
anyway.
if they don't take them away, it's
Oh,
going to
he's-
happen
he's
less.
just telling you because I took his away.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
He was a nasty little boy,
What did
wasn't
they do? Flog the old Jolly Roger?
Yeah, the Jolly Roger.
Yeah,
Flog the Jolly Roger. Yeah.
Yeah.
he? Go up here and sit down a little bit. Sit down.